A few things that have to be said, okay? Because I'm pretty pissed off. I'm pissed off. And that's just the truth about what's going on right now. I cover this team every single year, okay? I look at what this team does. Do I have the best football IQ in the world? No, I'm just a person. You guys love me because of my personality. You guys love me because of what I do. And that's really it. Okay, whether I'm right, I'm wrong, and most of the time, I'm wrong. I make mistakes every single year when I get excited about something. I make mistakes. I think that a coach is going to work out, and it doesn't work out. A player is going to work out, and it doesn't work out. It happens every single year. That's just the way it is. Okay? Before I get into the Las Vegas Raiders and talk about what they have and, all this stuff, before I judge another team by what they have and all that, okay, this team, I have no right to judge another team going forward this season because this team is a complete disaster. It's a joke. It's an embarrassment. This team just doesn't have it, okay? Obviously, people are going to say, oh, well, it's a rebuilding team. Yeah, we all know that, okay? I understand that 100%, okay? But did I think they were going to look this bad this year? I don't know. I didn't think it was going to go this bad as well. This team was going to struggle a little bit, but I didn't think, they were going to be, this bad. If you want to put some words together, quote unquote, for how this before the season started, and honestly, as the season has went on, broken promises definitely won. Just because Nick Sirianni promised us using players to their strength and a diverse play calling and all this stuff we were promised. Jonathan Gannon, 3-4, 4-3 defense, disguising coverages, moving guys around. You know what I mean? So far, I've seen, little to no production. Really, little to no production. I'm not saying the team has done nothing, but they're not turning into wins at the end of the day. Okay, we have to say, oh, they played better. Well, that player played better this week, and that, It's up and down every single week. It's either the offense plays good, defense plays bad, defense plays good, offense plays bad. It's literally we don't meet in the middle on both sides of the football, and that's just the truth about all of it. That's just the exact truth of what I'm talking about. Okay. Las Vegas Raiders, top 10, bottom of the barrel, okay? One of the worst teams against the run. Casey Hayward's a good cornerback. They signed Desmond Trufant the other day. You could pass on this team. You can utilize Dallas Goedert. I almost said Zach Ertz. You utilize Dallas Goedert this week and get Miles Sanders the ball, which I'm still waiting for that to happen, which really puts me into a whole nother aspect. And defensively, we can't even get, our defensive line shows up whenever they want to, and our corners, besides Javon Hargrave, has done the most on our team. Besides the cornerbacks and Javon Hargrave have been the best on defense this year. Give Hargrave a lot of props. Okay, a lot of props. When it comes to this team, it's just, I don't know what I'm watching every single week. I really don't. And look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it because you know what? I don't think this team is going to get back to where they once were. Okay? I don't think this team is going to get back to where they once were with Howie Roseman being at the helm. And look, I'll cover this team every single year. I love this team. I love football. I played it. And, this is the passion I have. To do this, I love doing this. But I have to speak the truths during the season because I can't just act like there's hope and there's hope and there's hope. Having hope is great, but reality is reality of where this team is at. And the reality of this team is that they're horrible, period. They're bad. And it's not all Jalen Hurts. It's not all Nick. It's not all Jonathan Gannon. It's not all Howard. It's everybody. It's everybody, okay? That's the reason. We are actually going to have cap space next year. We're actually going to have, draft picks next year, potentially 3 first-rounders, or you have two firsts and 2 seconds, whatever it is. I don't trust our GM. Whether he has something against Jeffrey Lurie or he's blackmailing him or I don't know what's going on, but something doesn't sit right. For a head coach in Nick Sirianni to not get fired because of not running to not run the ball is one of the most, and it's so funny because Doug did the same thing last year. Nick's doing the exact same thing Doug did last year, but literally worse. As bad could be. Even the Tampa Bay game. 1 rushing yard for Miles Sanders, and even 1 reception for a yard for Kenneth Gainwell. You don't have a bruiser back in your backfield. You still don't play Boston Scott. You have 7 linebackers on the roster that are complete trash, horrible. You don't have that thumper at linebacker. You have corners that actually play their butts off, and signing Steven Nelson was huge. Avonte Maddox having a really good, surprising year on a contract year. Defensive line is up and down all year. There's no constant pass rush, but whenever they feel like doing it, there's problems. There's big problems. I don't think this team is going to go nowhere in the next 4 to 5 years. And look, like, if Howie Roseman is gone after this year, this team is already succeeding. Okay, this team is already ahead of the game if they get rid of Howie. But with Howie in the building, there's something going on. And Nick Sirianni, you don't run the ball. You don't run the ball at all, barely. I mean, this is bad, and he's not even fired yet. Which to tell me right now, out of speculation, something is going on. So obviously, he's still a coach every single week, allowing him not to run the football, still not running the football every week, and he's still not fired. So obviously, there's more to it than just Nick. Is Nick Sirianni really that stupid? Because I don't think he is. Because I think something else is actually happening behind the scenes, and that's just me at this point. Okay? You could draft Devontae Smith. Like, see, we throw bones at Howie Roseman when he does these once-in-a-lifetime moves like drafting Devontae Smith. I don't believe Devontae Smith was on the draft board. I don't trading back from 6 to 12 and having that talk that he was going to trade up for Devontae Smith. I don't believe Devontae Smith was a target in that draft. I still don't believe it till this day. I was surprised. That's why it was so exciting. This is just it's just a joke. It's all a joke. What am I supposed to? What do I get out of this team this year? This is to find your building block pieces. If you give Howie Roseman these draft picks, I don't think they're doing much with it. And even if they do, it's always this scheme. Howie Roseman has control of the scheme or something. Something's going on. Like I said before, because who doesn't get fired after not running the ball for this long? I mean, it's weird. I mean, it's so awkwardly weird. Like, how does Nick go up to the podium at every post game and he acts like, and he's not even embarrassed? I mean, it's just weird to me how it's not all Nick Sirianni. There's something going on. You have Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen, 2 guys that came from 2 different systems, but they ran the ball heavy at both systems. I understand, there was some speculation that Shane Steichen ran a lot of screenplays with the Chargers last year. Whatever it is, but come on now. You're barely running the ball. And hopefully you're not treating the RPOs as an actual run play, because it's not. Okay, that's the truth to it all. But this is one of the, I don't know if I've seen a worse team than this. I mean, this is they're not even capable of playing football. They're not even capable. I don't even know if they could beat a high school team. I mean, this is how bad they are. I mean, they're that bad. I didn't think going to the season, like, I knew that Jalen Hurts was going to make mistakes. I know that Nick was going to make mistakes. Everybody was going to make mistakes. But to play this bad, I mean, this is bad. This has been bad. Yes, we can talk about the offensive line. We can talk about, we can go, look, at the end of the day, we all want this team to succeed. Whether we disagree, agree with each other, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, we want this team to succeed, and we want the right things to happen. And I don't see a team that's building. I see like they're just playing guys, and they're letting go of the wrong guys. There's guys that are starting that shouldn't be starting. Like there's weird stuff going on. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, why is he still playing? Why isn't Greg Ward getting valuable snaps? Like, there's so many questions I have that we're never going to get answers for. Period. And that's just the truth to it all. So I don't want to make this video as long as it is, because I knew it was going to be a long video regardless. But at this time, this point in time, like, I hope they win Sunday. But do I believe they're going to run the football? No. Do I think a few extra days, and Nick Sirianni at his press conference, I know I have to run the football. Like I know he's not stupid, but there's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And it's this stupid idiot upstairs. And it is. It is. All on Howie? No, but you hired Nick Sirianni, you drafted Jalen Hurts, and Milton Williams isn't producing. Teron Jackson isn't producing. You didn't sign a linebacker. You went to the second round. You went to the second round, drafted Landon Dickerson, which I like, by the way. I do like Landon Dickerson, but was it the right pick at that right moment? Probably not. Probably not. Sante Samuel Jr., JOK. You could have had a couple really good players. I'm tired of this game that we're playing. This team is not rebuilding, and this team is rebuilding, but they're not doing it the right way. They're just not. And if you don't have the right coaches in place and you have a GM that literally overtakes everything every single year, whether it comes to Final 53, whether it comes to the draft that we had an issue with in the third round, analytics department versus scout team at the draft. That's what it always is. We're all about the analytics. Milton Williams, analytics player that we drafted in testing. Top defensive tackle in testing, and he still hasn't done nothing on the field yet. So that is what you get out of Howie Roseman so far. Okay, there's a lot more we could talk about. There's a lot of stuff that we can go over with this team and what they've been doing. This team might not win another 2 games. I don't even know. If they lose against the Raiders and they lose against the winless Lions, I have safe to say they got to start making moves before this trade deadline. They got to start making some moves. I think they will be sellers. I think somebody will go. I don't know if it's going to be multiple players, but maybe one, and if not, nobody at this point. So that's all I really got to say. That's really it. So appreciate you guys listening. It's late. It's early in the morning right now. Just wanted to get that off my chest. I hope they win Sunday. I hope they win tomorrow. But we know what they have to do to win. But are they going to do it? That's a whole different story, obviously. So that's all I got to say. It's disgusting. It is. This team is. This team is very awkward. How they do things, and I mean, we're a laughing stock right now, and we have to get back to what the team used to be, even in the early 2000s. I mean, you didn't win a Super Bowl, but at least show some heart. The culture stinks here; it's horrible. Culture's what is the culture here? I mean, it's Nick wearing stupid T-shirts every week. I'm tired of that. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the same act. It's too much acting, and it's just too much. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Appreciate you listening to me. I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up, follow us live. Peace out, guys. Peace.